So La Cocina actually was originally born out of a feasibility study done in the 90s. There were a couple different women's-based community organizations that kept writing business plans with talented informal food entrepreneurs and never seen those businesses launch. And when they studied it, they realized that the number one reason these businesses weren't launching was access to affordable commercial kitchen space. And so the first vision for La Cocina was as a community kitchen. What happened very quickly after La Cocina opened its doors is that it became clear that just having kitchen access alone wasn't enough of an incentive to formalize. So for these entrepreneurs that were already talented, already had a business, so they were like, this does not actually make sense for me. Like, I'm gonna come into this kitchen and I'm gonna pay more money to produce and I'm gonna have to carry everything, and now you want me to file these permits and like pay taxes. So that's really when the incubator program was born. Which was really focused on saying, hey, there's other barriers to being successful as a food entrepreneur, and let's address those and support these entrepreneurs in taking their product and their talent and translating it to other markets. As an organization, we earn 50% of our revenue. The other 50% of our budget comes from individual donations and a variety of different foundations. In the last couple of years, we've also been lucky enough to start getting some money from tech foundations like Yelp, which has been especially great, both because of the size of the grants and also because the nature of them is unrestricted, which gives us the capital to continue to be creative about how we solve problems in a constantly changing industry like food. So, unrestricted funds like what Yelp has given us really allow us to be creative, and we use them in a variety of ways. One fun way that we used them in the program that's been very educational is actually going on field trips to different restaurants. So a lot of our clients, because of the context they've come from, have never seen their food presented in a different manner. So we took Isabel, who's going to be opening a restaurant in the Mission, to Nopalito, so she could see how the same food is presented in a very different context, just the plates, the way the menu's written. And one, she loved it, and two, it was very eye-opening for her to be like, oh, my food is this good, and I can talk about it and present it in a different way, and people will appreciate that. So I think we started out as an experiment, but it's been really cool to see that, given the right resources, we can get great food and these entrepreneurs can make a living for their family.